Good evening, one and all. Welcome to online certification course on AI tools, day 5, organized by Aditya Learning Academy in association with Aditya University. Myself, Dr. Maganti Venkatesh, Associate Professor and HOD, AIML Department, Aditya University, Surampalem. Our today's agenda, we will be working with few of the AI tools like Sci-Hub AI, Gamma AI, Deep AI, and then we will be working with some of the models of Hugging Face API. Initially, yesterday, as part of this AI tools is concerned, we have covered some good number of AI tools. Especially, we have seen litmaps, we have seen notebook LM, humanizer, etc. Today, I am going to introduce new tools like Sci-Hub, Gamma, and DPI. First, let us go with Sci-Hub. For example, as a researcher, if I want to download a research paper which is not openly available, we will not be in a position to open it and we cannot download it and we cannot read it. In order to overcome this disadvantage, simply we can go for Sci-Hub, and Sci-Hub will be playing a crucial role in downloading the papers which are not freely available or freely not accessible, so that you can unlock your academic research by removing all the barriers and you can work with these particular files freely. Yeah. So now, as part of this Sci-Hub is concerned, we are having two advantages. One is breaking down the paywalls. You no need to pay in order to download any type of research article. And second one is supporting the open access. So every file a researcher will be able to access. Now, let me explain how this can be done in live. For example, let me consider one of the research article which has been done myself. I am taking something like smart learning followed by my name, and this article is published in InterScience. Let me take this. See, this is the article which has been published in InterScience journal called Electronic Government, and this article has no access. See here, we are having no access. It is nothing but a closed access. Now, when I click on this PDF, again it will be redirecting to same thing, and it is not allowing me to download anything, download this particular document. So I'm not having the privileges in order to download this article and work with this particular article. Now what I do is simply I'll go for this Sci-Hub AI, just copying this URL and pasting it here. just taking it here, and this Sci-Hub is opened. Okay, now what I do is I'll be bringing the URL. This is DY or URL of that particular journal. Try to copy this and just simply provide that URL here. Nothing more we need to do. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do it, and click on open. Click on open. When this thing is done, automatically my complete article will be visible here. I haven't paid even a single rupee, but the article is available for me free of cost. Even though it is not having any access or closed access, you will be able to see this particular paper here, and even we can download it. We can simply download it to wherever you want. I've downloaded. Now you can open it and you can see in your local machine. Okay, so this is the major advantage of using Sci-Hub. Simply, in simple words, it unlocks all the barriers. It unlocks all the burden of the researchers. No need to pay for any article. Freely we can download it and we will be in a position of accessing our closed access or no access journals even. This is the major advantage of using Sci-Hub. Hope everyone got it. Not only research articles, sometimes if you want an image to be downloaded, you can do it. Some software you want to download it, you can do it. What not, everything can be done. Fine. Next we will be going for Gamma AI. What do you mean by this Gamma AI? Simply, it's responsible for text generation as well as automation. Automation in the sense, it will be automatically generating PPTs. It can auto generate an Excel document, a CSV document like a data set. It can auto generate an image, whatnot. It can do anything by generating the text, and from that you can automate whatever you want. This is the major advantage of using your Gamma AI. In this, specifically, we will be concentrating on two things. One is nothing but content generation, and second one is automation. Content generation is nothing but internally it will be having an AI powered content generator or simply writing assistant, which can generate some creative and informative content that is taken from blogs or posts or some social media or anything. Automation in the sense, how you can streamline your workflow, that can be done by making use of this. Even it can check your grammar, the style of writing, even plagiarism can be checked. Also, the content can be scheduled and it can be generated. These are all the different things what you can do as part of your Gamma AI is concerned. Now, let's go for Gamma and let's try to work on live. Now, I'm going for Gamma AI. As part of this Gamma AI is concerned, just go to the presentations. Here you're having Gamma app, click on it. See, this is what you're having. Now, let me create a new. Okay, let me create a new. What newly you want to create is nothing but you need to create a PPT. You need to generate a PPT here. Okay, let us think. Now, if you are having any type of content with you and that content need to be generated as a PPT, that can be done by using this particular paste in text, or you can make a one line prompt so that you can allow your AI assistant to assist you in generating the PPT, or simply you can provide an URL so that it takes the content from that URL and it will be presenting the things. Whatever the things you want, you can do it. Now, let me give a one line prompt. I'll be making use of create from a one line prompt in a few seconds. Continue here. If you are a fresh user, whenever you are using it, it will be asking you to log in via your Gmail account. Nothing more than to do it. Now, as part of this, it's asking you like, what would you like to create today? Either a presentation or a web page or a document. Whatever you want, you can create it. Now I'm saying something like presentation. How many cards you require? That means how many slides must be there as part of your PPT is concerned. I'm telling something like you can give from 1 to 10, which is of free. And if you want more than that, you need to pay for it. So I'm generating 10 cards. Let's take 10 cards. And it will be giving the dimensions as well. So I'll be leaving with default, and even language you can generate. So I'm leaving with English. Now, here it is asking like, describe what you would like to make. Now what I have to generate. Okay. Now what I do is nothing but generate a presentation on Gen AI. Okay, which is nothing but generative AI. And this is what I'm trying to do it, and say generate outline. So what it do is, see, it is outlining you. Gen AI, the future is now. What exactly your Gen AI is? The rise of large language models, applications, ethical considerations, etc. It is telling you the outline. This is what each slide is meant for. Internally, it will be giving you the content related to that specific heading. Now, if you are satisfied with this, continue. If you don't require any particular point, you just delete it. Okay, that's what you can do it. Now, I'm saying continue. Okay. Now, when you are continuing, it is asking, it is showing you some type of slide, something like designs. Okay, you can make use of whatever the design you like. See here, we're having many designs. Out of this, you can select either it should be dark, it should be light in color, it should be professional, or it should be colorful. Okay, whatever it might be, you can select. The other decks also you can check it out. So I'm going for professional, and it should look like some professional PPT. Okay, so I select something like this. This is the deck I'm selecting. Any deck of your choice, you can select it. Absolutely, there is no problem. Okay, so when you select this, it's clearly showing us here. The deck, how it look like, it is showing you here. That means you will be containing two decks here, and there will be some links if it is there, something like this. Normal text will be of this font, and if it is a heading, this will be something like this, clearly showing us. Now generate it. That's okay for me, so I'm generating it. See how the text is getting generated. Okay, one thing you need to understand, while generating, it will be generating with images as well. We haven't selected that images portion. You can select it so that some images also will be there on the left and right of your slides. Okay, that images by default AI engine will generate. If you want your own things, you need to make use of the location where the pics are available. You need to share that particular images locations as well. This is what within no time, see how this thing is being created. Okay, within no time your presentation is ready. Okay, and here if you want you can change your name here. Okay, you can change your name if required. Now let's try here. What I do is, see, on the right hand side you are having share, you are having present. Okay, so if you share, if you want to share it, you can share the link so that to whomever you share that particular link, they are able to see your presentation. Okay, and directly if you want to present to anyone, click on this present, directly it will be starting the presentation. Now what I require is, I'll go here. Okay, I'll go here. See, there is a something like three dots here. Click this here and say export. Okay, say export. When I say export, it is asking me either I have to export as a PDF or presentation or PNG. Let me do it as presentation. Okay, now your PPT, which is auto generated by Gamma AI, is getting presented and it is exporting and it will be get downloaded. See, exportation is completed and it is get downloaded. Now just click on this. You can see as a normal PPT which is done by you. Okay, now if you want to edit it, simply you can edit by who has done it. We can give our name here. Okay, and if you want to change the font or content, readily you can do it. See, I'm able to do whatever the changes I require right now. Fine. So this is how an AI related presentation can be auto generated using Gamma AI. And here the content is generated and it is automated as a PPT as well. Okay, so now the thing is nothing but, if you're not satisfied with the images, you can delete this particular image from here and you can add whatever the image you require. For example, if I want to add the rise of LLMs. Okay, for example, rise of LLMs. Take some image, and if you are satisfied with this statistics or with this statistics, I will download this, copy this particular image, and I will be pasting with my presentation here. And simply I put it here. And I'll be making my presentation more lively. Okay, if the image you think it is not related to the one which is generated, you can relate it by downloading the image what you require. That is the beauty of this particular Gamma AI. Within seconds, it will generate PPT for you, and simply you can download that particular PPT, and in whatever the way you want, you can manipulate it. You can change it. Okay, this is one of the major advantages of using Gamma AI. In the same way, if you want, yeah, just done. That's fine. Now, if you want add any images, that also can be done. Okay, while generating itself, you tell something like whatever the way you want. Okay, whatever the way you want, you can specify it. Okay, and if you want to generate a web page, you can do it. If you want to do a document, you can do it even. Now let me go to home. Yeah, See, these are all the PPTs, whatever it has been generated by these things. And now, if you want to have a better template, you can go here and you can get the template whatever you want. Already I told you we're having professional or something like that. If you want to have a better type of template, you can go and you can search for it and you can use this particular one. Okay, so this is how you can make use of it. Even if you want whatever the fonts you want, you can go for the custom fonts and you can get it. And if you want to put some AI images, see here, some generate new image. You can generate whatever the image you want. Okay, you can generate image whatever you want. As I have asked GenAI, these are all the different things which has been extracted. In future, if you want to have new image to be taken, so let me generate a new image. I'm giving the prompt like show a human brain in computer monitor. Okay, so this is what I prompted and simply I'm asking you to generate it. And see, you have got a monitor and simply it is showing you the brain in that particular monitor. If you are satisfied with any one of the image, you just download it and use it. If you're not satisfied, regenerate it, delete it and regenerate it. Okay, so this is how AI can generate even the images within no span of time. This is the major advantage of using something like Gamma AI is concerned. You can generate document, you can generate web pages, you can generate presentation, download it, share it and use it, and you can generate even images as well. Okay, so this is what you can do it with your Gamma AI is concerned. Next, let me go for the next thing, which is Deep AI. This is one more AI tool which will be helpful for anyone. Like, for example, if you want to make your child more attractive, at the same point of time, if you want to make your child or student more passionate about your classes or studies, we can make use of this deep AI and we can generate the images. Pictorially, we can ask them to generate something and learn. This is the major advantage of using your deep AI is concerned. Simply you will be giving the text and it will be generating the image related to it. Text to image generated. Okay, now let me explain with a simple example. Let me go for deep AI. I'm opening this deep AI here. It's asking me to give some prompt. Okay, anyway, first try to log in. I have logged in already with Gmail so that it's working for me. I'm here giving something like father sitting with his child, his baby girl, uh, near a lake. This is what I've given. Just start it. One second. AI image generator. By mistake, I have used the AI chart so that it has given something here. Let me make use of AI image generator. See here, you're having AI chart, AI image generator, AI video, as well as the music generator. Okay, anything it can do. Okay, now let me go for not AI chart. Instead, I'm going for the AI image generator. Okay, here I'll be giving the same text here. Yeah, I give like mm, father sitting with his daughter in a beach. Okay, so or simply playing. Let's say something like playing with his daughter in a beach. Let me generate it. Okay, I think my chances has been rolled out. Yeah, if I prompt like that, see, this is how the image will be coming for us. Okay, I'll be making use of another mail and I will be telling you. Let me log out and let me log in again. Log in with Google and I will be using a separate mail. I'm using a separate mail. Give me a second of time. That's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Now let me go to AI image generator and let me give the same prompt. Father playing with his daughter in a beach. Like building a clay house in a beach. Okay, I'm giving more specific. Prompt is important so that I'm prompting correctly. No, it's maybe the things has been completed. It's completed. You try to do it. Okay, automatically it will be generating the images. I will be showing you whatever I have done already. Okay, so this is how an image will be generated. And in the next case, I have given a different prompt. I have given a different prompt like the daughter riding a bike with her father sitting back and enjoying the ride. Okay, here I have given something. He has given something like it's not a bike actually, it has given bicycle. Okay, in the next prompt, I'm too specific. I have given something like the daughter riding a bullet bike where her father sits back and enjoys the ride. See, automatically a bullet bike has been come and the daughter and the father is enjoying that particular ride. Okay, so this is how your deep AI can generate an image from the text that you provide. Okay, so I can say something like text to image generated. We having some other tool like Leonardo AI. This also do the same job for us. Okay, this also do the same. For example, I'm getting started here. Use the Google and use some mail ID. Okay, so it's giving something like fine, not required for us anything. Okay, I'm giving some name I'm giving something like this. That's fine. Now what I do is I'm going for education and say next. Okay. Here I'm telling something like enthusiast, professional, developer or other. Simply enthusiast and say done. Okay, accept the terms and conditions. That's fine. Now what I do is here I'm having something like image creation. Okay, just click on image creation. And now what I do is here I'll be providing the prompt whatever I want. Okay, so here what I type is father playing with his daughter like in a beach by building a house, a clay house. Okay, this is how I am prompting here. Now try to generate it. It will take few seconds of time as it is going to the complete web, trying to analyze what we have given, try to analyze the prompt which is given, and accordingly whatever the picks are available it tries to pick up and try to publish for us. Okay, so see there we got something like this. Okay, daughter playing with his daughter by building some clay houses. Okay, if I give something like in an Indian beach. Okay, here let me give it as Indian father. They looks like foreigners, right? So that I am trying to give it something like Indians. Let me regenerate again. Okay, it will take just few seconds of time. That's it. It will try to generate for us. Yeah, see here, it's just like an Indian father and an Indian baby who are constructing house in a beach with the clay. Okay, this is the beauty of this Leonardo or Deep AI or whatever it might be, the AI based image generators. Okay, so this is what I can tell you as part of your the three AI tools, whatever we have thought of discussing as part of today. First one we discussed with Sci-Hub. Sci-Hub is for the research oriented people in order to download the papers free of cost. And next one is Gamma AI for students or teachers or any professionals who want to generate a PPT within no time. And Deep AI is nothing but responsible for generating the images from the text, whichever that is part of your mind is concerned. So these are the three things that we have discussed. Now let me take a quick 5 minutes break. Then we will try to discuss about the Hugging Face API. This Hugging Face API is going to play a very crucial role in your AI field. Like without the intervention of us, we can be able to generate a very good models. That models are already pre-available. We'll be using them and we will be working within our research or anywhere. Okay, just 5 to 10 minutes break. Just recall these things and try to do one example for each and post it in your chat box. Okay, I'll be back within 5 to 10 minutes. Welcome back. Let us now talk about Hugging Face API. This is the most important section of this particular 5 days workshop on AI tools. It will be very much helpful for each and every student, maybe a researcher, maybe an academician, or maybe a professional who is working for the software as well. This Hugging Face API provides different APIs for integrating whatever the work they do using some natural language processing and different machine learning models into your projects. If you want to do a specific task as part of your project, you no need to do right from the scratch. Just you can integrate the predefined models which are available as part of your Hugging Face API into your project, and straight away you can work with them. That is one of the major advantages of using this Hugging Face API is concerned. In this, we will be having two libraries. One is Transformers library and next one is Inference library. These Transformer APIs will be freely available, and these models can be downloadable, and straight away you can work with them. But when you go for Inference API, it's not free of cost. We need to pay something and we can make use of them. This is the basic difference. And as part of the Transformers API is concerned, you can do many jobs, like you can extract the text, you can generate new text, you can summarize it, you can predict it, whatnot. Anything can be done using your Transformers API is concerned. And the key features as part of this Hugging Face API is we will be having some pre-trained models. Using these pre-trained models, we can directly integrate into our project so that it will be doing 70% of the 70 to 80% of the job can be automated. And we having something like model serving. As part of the Hugging Face API is concerned, the second most important key feature is model serving. What we can do with this is we can download it and we can deploy as you are having your own model. So that what happens is, since the NLP capabilities are integrated into your project, straight away it starts working as it is your model which is written by you. And the next one is the text classification. As part of this text classification is concerned, we will be having some important features like sentiment analysis, spam detection, and next one is topic modeling. And we having language translation. Even we can translate from one language to another language. The text can be translated from one specific language to another specific language. Even text generation can be done. The API can generate the new text, like our LLMs, like what our ChatGPT is doing, what Gemini is doing. Likewise, you can use a model and you can generate your text even. Next, the benefits of this Hugging Face API is easier integration. Just you can take it and you can put it into your project, and it will be giving high performance. Since there will be numerous number of models generated by different vendors, you can check within them which is giving the better performance, you can use them so that your application will be a highly performed and cost effective. You don't need to pay for this translator API, and you'll be having the community support even. That means as these are open source, you can post whatever you want and the changes will be periodically upgraded and it will be posted into your portal. And where we can make use of this Hugging Face API, that means what are all the different use cases that you can use. As part of it, you having sentiment analysis, you can generate chatbot related sort of thing, you can have the language translation, even you can have the text summarization. These are all the different things which are available. These are all the things are, we can say something like these are the use cases of your Hugging Face API. So now what we will try to do is we will be trying to work in live with this Hugging Face API. I will try to tell you some 3 or 4 models, how you can use them and how you can work with them so that it will be advantageous for us. Okay, now as a starting, let me go with the things. See, let me explain in live. First, go for one tab creation. Here I'm taking something like Hugging Face API. Okay, just give Hugging Face API. See here, you're having something like this. Okay, now what I do is simply I click on this Hugging Face API, and this is how things will be get opened. And simply on the top portion, see here you're having models, you're having data sets, you're having spaces, etc. Click on models. When we click on the models, on the left corner, see you are containing all the models here. Okay, you're containing all the models here. So you're having multi-model, you're having CV, that is computer vision, you're having natural language processing, audio, tabular, reinforcement learning, others. These are all the different things which are available as part of your Hugging Face API is concerned. Now what I do is, in the multi-model, we are having multiple models like audio text to text, image text to text, visual question answering, document question answering, video text to text, and any to any. Among all these, I will try to select visual question answering. Whatever you want, you can select it and use it. There is no restriction for that. Okay, you can download any model, you can use it any model. See, when I go for the visual question answering, when I click on this visual question answering, we having many different models here. Many different models are available here. Okay, you can take any model and you can work with it. So what I do is nothing but I am working with Salesforce Blick, something like VQA base. Okay, this is what I am trying to take up. Okay, anyone can work with any type of model. I'm telling you, you can download any model and you can work with it. I'm working with Salesforce related. Okay, just click on it. Now, here, he will be giving you the complete information about this. What this blip is doing? Blip stands for bootstrapping language image pre-training. Okay, so when an image is given, see here the model is given clearly. When the image is given, this image will be self-attention, then feed forward, and that's nothing but image encoder will be performed, and again some natural language processing steps are being defined, then image will be understood, and whenever you give a question, this question will be get understood, and finally it will be providing the answer for it. This is how this particular model will work for us. Okay, now here we will be having different types of things which are related to the explanation of this particular model. Try to read one model completely, then you will try to understand what is happening, and in future which is required, you can go there and you can read that particular model and understand. Now here we are given something like running the model on CPU, running the model on GPU. If GPU is available with you, you can download this GPU model, and if there is no GPU, you can take the CPU model. The only thing is nothing but it will be taking a minute or two, or sometimes a day or 2 days delay in getting your output. Okay, that's all the only thing which is happening for us. Now running the model on GPU. Now just click on it. Now it has given some piece of code here. Okay, some piece of code here. We need to run this and we need to understand. Okay, let me copy this. Let me copy this, and what I will try to do is I will try to make use of Google Colab in order to explain this particular concepts. As all the models will be written as part of Python programming, I'll be making use of Google Colab or Jupyter Notebook. Anything is fine. Now I'm making use of Google Colab. Going here, opening my Google Colab. Just open Google Colab. Fine. Here what I do is nothing but I'll be creating one new notebook. I'm creating a new notebook. Okay, it just look like your Jupyter Notebook only. Now what I do is here you're having some part of text, right? Just copying it, and in this particular one I'm pasting it. Sorry, yeah, paste it. Okay, now let's try and analyze what is done as part of it. So it is importing request, as we will be working with a URL which is provided for picking up an image from the web, so that their HTTP protocol is required. In order to understand that, we are using some request sort of thing. So you're having import request, and from PIL import your image. Okay, so this is an image related library. From that, what you are trying to do is nothing but you are trying to get the image class here. Then from the transformers package, you are trying to get blip processor and blip for question answering. Blip processor is responsible for processing your image, and blip for question answering is responsible for understanding the question whatever you give and accordingly give the answer for it. Okay, so this is what you are having. Then as part of processor, I already told you we will be having two things. One is CPU and one is GPU. And here you will be having connect. If you want to invoke a GPU, you need to invoke your GPU, or you can leave as it is. Okay, so that is what you need to understand at another point. Now let me now this is fine. Now what we are trying to do it, from where you need to pre-train your model. You need to pre-train your model from this particular, by using this particular model. Okay, then for answering, from where you need to pre-train is nothing but from the same thing. Okay, now what I do is, see here in the Hugging Face, you are having something related to Salesforce Blip VQA base, so that I am using those things in order to pre-train. Now I am giving an image. Let me click and see what is there in this particular image. Let me see what is there in this link. See, there is a dog sitting, there is a girl sitting in a beach here. Okay, this is the image whatever we are having as part of this. Now I'll be going back here, and here I am opening the image by using your request.get method, and URL you have passed with HTTP protocol, so only we are making use of request, and you are streaming that particular data and converting into raw data, and it is being converted into RGB combination. Okay, and the image will come as raw image. Now I am giving something like a question here. How many dogs are there in the picture? Okay, when I give this particular question, your processor is taking your image and your question as the two parameters, and it is using some tensors. This return underscore tensors is nothing but your plain text. You are giving it as PT. PT is nothing but your plain text. Okay, you're getting some the output as plain text here. Okay, that is what the thing here. Now you need to use your model and generate your output based on this particular input. Input is nothing but it will be processing your image, your question, and it will be returning some plain text. Okay, that will be put into your out, and finally you are decoding your output and you are displaying it. Okay, so this is how a model is explained. You need to understand line by line. Okay, what exactly is being done as part of it. Then only you can use it in your projects right away. Okay, now let me run this for the first time. For the first time, whenever you are running, this may take 1 or 2 minutes. We need to wait for that one to run here. Let me wait for a second. Okay, it will be clearly showing you here how much RAM it is using, how much disk it is using. It will be clearly showing you. Okay, if you want to make use of GPU, how you can do it, everything will be there here. Okay, that you need to take care. Fine, let it run, let it give your output. Okay, see, internally it is importing many different things. Okay, many different things it is importing here. See, how many dogs are there is nothing but 1. You don't know this is your output, right? So that what you can do is here you can write something like, print number of dogs. Okay, you can give it something like this, add something like this. Now simply when I run, it runs in the same way, but your output is going to be a bit faster since the model has been deployed and it has been sit in your local machine right now, so that your output may be a bit faster. Okay, the number of dogs are nothing but 1. Okay, now I don't want this to be happen right now. Leave it. Now let me change my question. Okay, how many objects are in the picture? Okay, now I've changed the question, not dogs, it is objects. Okay, let me rerun. Let me rerun and check it out. Okay, it's telling something like it has taken the complete image as one object only. Now let me take something like, my question is like, which type of shirt does the girl wear? Okay, so I'm giving something like what type of shirt that particular girl has wear. Okay, now let me generate it. Either it's giving correctly or not. Let's try and check it out. See, it has been given something like plaid text. Okay, let me go and check what is plaid shirt first. What do you mean by plaid shirt mean? Okay, go for image and check it out. See, any checks model shirts will be treated as a plaid model. Okay, now if you go for image and check, see, you're having something like this only. Okay, you're having images like your check shirt only. Okay, now my answer is a bit correct. Now let me give something like what is the color of shirt does the girl wear? Okay, now let me rerun this. It will be clearly telling what is the type of color of that particular shirt. Color of this shirt, that's enough. What is the color of shirt? See, it has been given something like red and white. Okay, if you go for image and if you check it out, it's nothing but your red and white sort of thing here. Okay, so this is how your model will be working at the back end. You can give whatever the questions you like. Okay, so only I've clearly told you like it is responsible for visual question answering. You will be providing the images. From that images, visually it will be having some images. We'll be trying to pose the questions and your model is going to answer for you. This is the major advantage of using your Hugging Face API models. Okay, so if you want to write the same program, we are supposed to write some huge lines of code. But see here, it has a model is already present. Simply you can go there and you can use it. Okay, now if you want to know what exactly internally written as part of it, even that can be seen. Even that can be seen. Here in each part of thing, what is exactly written, you can check all the piece of code here. We will be having blip models. Okay, we having many number of models here. If you click on blip models on the collection, there will be huge number of models available. Okay, you can click any one thing and you can see what exactly the code is available as part of each model is concerned. Hope everyone understood whatever we are having. Okay, so simply different files attached with this particular model. See, these are all the different model. These are the different files which are available for us. Okay, you can go here and explore and you can try to understand what exactly is written at the backend. Okay, fine. So this is all about using a Hugging Face model related to multimodal visual question and answering. Next, what I do is I'll try to make use of another model. Okay, as part of the computer vision is concerned, or let me tell you one more point. Will it work with only the image whatever which is given? No, exactly not. You can give whatever the image you want. Okay, I'm having a different image. Let me give it. Let me show this particular image right now. Okay, you're having many number of dogs here. Okay, I'm having number of dogs in that particular image. Try to see how many are available, 4 and 8 and 12, and these are hidden. Okay, few are hidden. So let me check. Let me provide the same image here. One second. Let me copy it. Copy and uh, wait for a second. My control is not working. Just a minute. Oh, okay. Let me take this link and put it here. Yeah, let me put it here. Okay. So simply I dragged and dropped that particular link. Okay. Now let me work. Let me work. For the first time, it will take few seconds since it has to go to that specific and you need to get it. Let me change the question. How many dogs are there? Okay. How many dogs are there? Okay. It has counted and it has given 13 dogs are available as part of it. Okay. There are 13 number of dogs in that particular image. So this is how your model will be working. You can give any picture. There is no restriction like only predefined things need to be used. You can change it upon your requirement. That's what I told you. According to your project, you can download the models, ready-made models, and you can simply change whatever you require and you can extract this particular information. Okay, this is all about your visual question answering. Now, let me go to computer vision, and in this we having many different sort of things, and I will try to take object detection, okay, which will give you more sense. Okay, so that I'm taking those models. Okay, I'm taking object detection. In this object detection, we having many different things here. Okay, many different models which are generated by so many vendors. Okay, I'll be working with Hasbiel since it is related to whole YOLOs. Okay, YOLOs. I'm making use of this. Okay, let me check with the model. You having some model here, and let me read out why it is required. It is a vision transformer trained using the depth cross, and it is responsible for identifying the different images or different objects that are available in a specific image. Okay, this is the main need of using this particular model. Okay, now what I do is I'll be making use of this model. Yeah, let me copy. Simply let me copy the code. Okay, let me go to my Google Colab. I'm opening another code. Okay, another code area. Here I'm putting my model here. Okay, my model is ready right now. Let me check what is there in this particular image. The image is containing two number of cats, two number of remotes, and third remote is at back of this particular cat. Okay, that's like two cats, two remotes visible, and third remote may be there. Okay, now what I do is I will try to run this and see clearly. Now it is getting trained from this particular model and image is getting processed. and it is trying to get what are all the things that are available as part of this, and your output is going to be your plain text. Okay, and it is also getting something like what are the indices. Okay, and it's responsible for telling what is the image size. In that particular image size, at which particular longitude and latitude, or something like at which x-axis and y-axis the image starting point and ending point is available likewise, and it is trying to get the score as well as the labels, as well as box is nothing but the indices. Okay, so this is what I am trying to get it. And then detected, what is detected I will be specifying here, and confidence, the score, that is nothing but the accuracy of predicting that particular image, that is I am trying to provide it. At location, where is the location of that particular object I am providing. Okay, these three are the outputs here. Now let me rerun. Let me run this. Yeah, it is taking a bit of time. See here, detected a remote with confidence of so and so at location. It is nothing but x-axis, y-axis starting point, and x-axis and y-axis ending point. That is how it is producing you. Hope everyone is clear about this. Okay, now there are 3 remotes in the image and there are 2 cats in the image. That is what it is trying to give you. Okay, now let me train the same model using another image. Using another image. Now I'll be providing you another image here. Okay, just copying that, pasting that particular image here. Okay, let me take this and let me put it into this particular part. Okay, and let me rerun this example. Now see, since there are some 12-13 dogs, it has detected different dogs at different locations and it has the confidence of so and so. Okay, so that is how it is going to extract for you. This is how it is going to work for you. Okay, so if you can give you can give something like an aerodrome, and there you can check where is aeroplane, how many buses available, how many people available, everything you can extract it using this YOLO. YOLO is completely responsible for image detection. It is an image detection model. Okay, sorry, object detection model. In an image, how many number of objects, what type of object, it can clearly identify. Okay, so this is what exactly this will be helpful for us. Okay, YOLO image processor. Fine. Next, I'll be going with one more thing in your computer vision, which is nothing but image to text I will be using. Okay, in this image to text, I will be making use of the Salesforce related here. Okay, we are having something like image captioning large, captioning base, or something like that. Okay, anything you can make use of it. No problem as part of it. Just a second. Fine, let me check with the models. We having many models here. Okay, fine. Let me go with this Salesforce blip image captioning base. Okay, anything is fine. You can go with it. I'm copying this. I'm going to my CPU and I'm copying this. Okay, copying this model. and I'm trying to put it in my Google Colab. One minute, let me copy that code. Okay, I'm copying my code here, and just I will try to put this code into my Google Colab. Okay, I put it into my Google Colab. Now what I will try to do is I will try to run this and let me check initially what is there in this particular link. Okay, let me check this, what is there in this particular link. And let me put it here. Let me put it here. See the same image I have taken. Okay, now what I do is I will try to run with this. When I run this particular model, if your internet is fast and if your model is good, then automatically it will run a bit quicker. But for the first time, it will take few seconds of time, since the model need to be come from there and put it into this. Okay, see a output like a photography of a woman and her dog on the beach. Another output has come like a woman sitting on the beach with her dog. Okay, we are getting two different ways. Why this has happened? Why? Because first time whatever you're doing is nothing but you are generating using conditional image captioning, and second time you are using unconditional image captioning. Okay, like conditional, unconditional in the sense first objects will come and then where the location will come, and in the second stage what you are getting is nothing but exactly in between these particular objects where and what you are using, that will come here. Okay, that is what the simple difference. In fine tuning the sentences only, it will be having the difference. Okay, there is no much difference as part of these two things are concerned. Okay, so this is how you can make use of different models, and you having many more models like NLP model. In the NLP model, I will show you one simple thing. With this, we will be closing. Okay, another 2 minutes, we'll be closing it here. Okay, in the NLP, you're having something like question and answering. Okay, in this question and answering, I'll be making use of something like Distilbert. Okay, you're having something like Distilbert. This will give you a good output. Okay, so that I'm making use of this Distilbert, nothing more than that. Okay, now I'm trying to copy this particular piece of code and I will be trying to put here. Okay, just copy the code and try to put it here. Okay, let me copy this. Let me copy this. Okay, copied. Yeah, it's copied. And now what I do is I will try to take this and I will try to put it into my model. Okay, yeah, fine. See, I'm having something like, who was Jim Henson? Jim Henson was a nice puppet. This is what, this is your question and this is your answer. Okay, I'll be making use of some other thing here. Let me take a big text. Yeah, this will be good actually. Let me copy this. Let me copy this. If your text is a bit more, you can ask more number of questions. That's all, nothing more than that. Okay, you having some sort of thing, and here the question is, what is a good example of a question answering data set? Okay, here it is given something like some data set like squad data set. So this should be your answer. Okay, now let me run and check it out. Okay, it is having something like, yeah, hope this is fine. When copying the content, it has been extracted something. Int F. Yeah, exactly the format. Okay. And no ending point. I hope this is the problem. I hope that is the problem. Yes. Yeah, let me run it. Now it's working fine. And it is giving you the output like squared dataset is nothing but your answer. Okay. For example, finally we will test with one thing. Okay, here I will give something like what I give something like Java interface. Okay, some concept I have given. Okay, some piece of text it is giving you. Clear? So I will not copy all this, just I will be copying the first paragraph. Copying your first paragraph. You taking it here into your model and you try to put it here. Okay. Now what I do is I'll be just deleting this particular one, and at the end of this, okay, I'll be using a 3-line comment. That's fine. Okay. Now here what I give the question is, what is an interface? What is an interface in Java? Okay, this is what the question I have given. Okay, now let me run and check the answer. See, it's given something like it's a reference type. Why? Because it's given here a Java interface is a reference type. So it has given something like it's a reference type. Okay, and you can have something like elaborate it. Okay, elaborate it, then rerun it. Then it will be, if required, it will be elaborating. Okay, since it is stopping it here, it has stopped. If you want, you can give it more. Okay, this is how we can test your answers as well. Okay, so this is how your Hugging Face models can be used. These models are transformer models. That means straight away you can use them into your project and you can work with it. Okay, uh, I hope I have given enough idea about Hugging Face API. Now you can go and explore to more number of models and more number of models for each and everything. Okay, thank you. Now our coordinator will be connecting to you. This is the end of the 5 days session. Okay, our coordinator will be connecting to you. Thank you. If you are having any queries, you please post us. We will be responding you. And someone has asked a question like elaborate each tool, whatever we have used. Definitely, we will send all these PPTs. Okay, I'll be sending the tools whichever are used and a single line comment for everything. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome you all. Good evening to one and all. I am Dr. I. Veeranjanelu, Coordinator, Aditya Learning Academy, Aditya University, Surampalem. As we come to successfully wrap up this amazing 5 days online certification course on AI tools. At the outset, I sincerely express my gratitude to our management of Aditya University for their continuous support to organizing this kind of online certification courses. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Deputy Pro Chancellor Dr. M. Srinivas Reddy sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. M. B. Srinivas sir, Pro Vice Chancellor Academics Dr. S. Ramasri Madam, Registrar Dr. G. Suresh sir, and all higher officials for encouraging us in every aspect for organizing this online certification course in a smooth and effective way. I extended gratitude to our esteemed resource persons Dr. D. Nagatej sir and Dr. M. Venkatesh sir for sharing their expertise and guiding us through various AI tools. Your knowledge and passion for this online certification course have been truly inspiring, and we are grateful for the invaluable insights. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to our ALA team members and the Department of CSC for organizing this event. Your commitment to advancing education and professional development is greatly appreciated. I thank all the participants for your active engagement and enthusiasm. Your willingness to learn and grow in this field is commendable, and we hope that the skills gained from this course will serve you well in future endeavors. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone behind the scenes who worked tirelessly to support this event. Your contributions are deeply appreciated. As we conclude this insightful online certification course on AI tools, I would like to take this moment to express our heartfelt thanks to all those who made this event a success. From this platform, I would like to share the information about our upcoming lecture series, that is Research Scope in Emerging Areas of Civil Engineering. In this way, we are continuously organizing one or two certification courses in a month. Keep on register and enhance your skills. Finally, a certificate is distributed by the end of next week based on the final test marks to certification fee paid participants. Thank you all once again for being part of this learning journey. We look forward to seeing you in future programs. Have a wonderful evening. Happy learning.